Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Yeah, so if this is the first time here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we highly recommend subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Hit the subscription button above, click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. Remember that this channel is not an entertainment channel. You know, entertainment channels give you an average between 10 to 15 minutes. This is not an entertainment channel, so you have to go elsewhere if you want entertainment. Remember to give this video a thumbs up because you will find it helpful and informative. Please remember to share the video with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, mama, papa, side chick or side man, and tell them to tell a friend about the Jamaica Young Police channel. You can join the Patreon squad. By doing so, you will gain access to exclusive content that cannot be played on YouTube due to various restrictions. To unlock this untapped collection of videos, click the link in the description box below. Joining our Patreon community allows you to explore contents that complies with laws, rules and regulations while avoiding disruption to our channel's functionalities. You'll be able to see videos and you'll see photographs, names of persons who have been killed and are still waiting on justice, like Rifle of the British crew, one of the British of the British crew, and you'll see the people who are involved in the killing of these men and others, including Douglas Chambers, who was killed by PMP criminal organization members, and it came from the top, and to date the person who have given that order has not been arrested and charged for that murder. So you can go to Patreon and you'll be able to see the face and name of those persons. So thanks for your continued support, and we look forward to providing you with exceptional content. So moving on to today's video. Yes, so you know, as I have promised before, promised Bambam and one of his friends, you know, who came over here at the Jamaica Young Police channel and start disparaging us, saying all kind of things that we are a liar and all of those things. And Bambam wasn't a part of the robbery. You know, as promised, you know, promise made, promise kept. So we're gonna deliver. So you, our loyal viewers and subscribers, you're gonna hear for yourself one of the police officer who's a survivor of the massacre at the Olympic Garden police station, and you're gonna hear, you know, in his own words, because remember that this man, you know, was traumatized. 2 of them survived. He's still serving in the police force in Jamaica, and he's not afraid to speak truth. So you know, you understand. We're not gonna play everything. We're not going to play the entire conversation. We're just going to let you listen some of the main parts that he's going to tell you about Bambam and the others who committed the robbery and his experience. So you're going to hear this for yourself. You won't hear this anywhere else. And it's really a sad situation that people who are sworn to serve and protect, yeah, they are not sworn. They're sworn to protect, but they are thieves. So it is crucial to let, you know, victims and survivors share their first-hand accounts of tragic events surrounding the Olympic Gardens police station massacre. So you're going to hear this man's testimony can provide valuable insights into the circumstances, motives, and individuals involved. So, by allowing the survivors to speak in his own words, the Jamaica Young Police Channel aims to present an unfiltered and authentic perspective on the heinous crime. So, normally crime committed don't hear from, you have to be in court to hear from the victim, because this is one of the men that testify in court against all of the men, the two men that were, they were able to survive shot and injury, and able to survive, from what they have done to the police officers that, that night. So this detective is the main witness in the matter, because he's the one that saw them when they were leaving. It was 13 men, so 11 straight to the departure lounge, and 2 were arrested and charged with murder, and they were convicted. But Sandakan, Jamaica is a very corrupt society. That was back then, in the 1980s, and they received money and released him from prison. And he came out and he killed 9 people that he thought that betrayed him. But he was eventually killed, not by the security force, but by a man from Towile by the name of Dean. Yes, Dean. He was the one that killed Sandakan. I remember, meeting the man back then. Yes, I had heard about it from a guy by the name of Puran, Cooleyman. He was a bad man, and he was a bad man, gunman. He was killed in Passage Fort, he and his son. They had, captured, went over there and killed the owner of the house and captured his house, and they were eventually killed, he and his son. Yeah, so moving on. So this approach that we're letting you, our loyal viewers and subscribers, to listen to the victim, the survivor. This approach aligns with the Jamaica Young Police Channel's commitment to truth and transparency, ensuring the public receive accurate information about the events that transpire during that dark chapter in Jamaican history. Viewers would likely find the survivor's account compelling and emotionally impactful, shedding light on the human toll of such violent incident and the need for justice. So even to this day, them still not getting no justice, because the person that caused it is Bambam, and him still alive. The other 2 police officers dead the same night. You understand? Because he was, after the killing, he was transferred to Huntsville, because he did not work that night. So the revelation that District Constable Bambam, the alleged main perpetrator of the Olympic Gardens police station massacre, is alive and residing in Canada without showing any remorse for his action is deeply troubling. Such information raises essential questions about accountability and justice. Yeah, so before we moving on, right now we wanted to look at this channel. We don't know her, we have never met her, but we can tell you that before she came on YouTube, we had received many of her videos that we had shared on this platform. Yeah, this woman, her name is Karen Cross, of the PMP criminal organization. She is from right within. So then them tell you that if fish come from the bottom of the canal, and tell you that short-lived only believe fish. So she's the one. No, there's no other person in a PMP criminal organization that know the history of the party as this lady. So so if you want some PMP history about the PMP criminal organization and what they have done, and how PJ Patterson and all these people have destroyed the Jamaican people's lives, and people commit suicide and all of these things, that's the channel that you need to look at. So the channel is Royal Jamaican Karen Cecilia Cross. Yes. And so we at the Jamaica Young are invited to go over there and check it out, because she, when I go by, we don't know her either, but she is the one that we used to get material from before Because we encourage, we tell her even on Facebook for start a YouTube channel. Because she have so many information and knowledge is power. You understand? Although we had made a video and one of our viewers and subscribers was talking about Natalie. So we are telling you that the main, you don't want to say the doctor. Yeah, we always say doctor, we're not talking a medical doctor. We are, in a university, you have the assistant professor and then the professor and the doctors and profs and all of these things. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, man, Karen at the top of the university. Natalie, I want to, maybe assistant professor. Natalie, nowhere near Karen. Although, when I discredit her, but where I say, yeah, this Karen Cross, yeah, man, she in charge of the university. Everything, all of the discipline, them, I forgot to her. For she write it off and give the okay and say, yeah, this is what and them thing there. Yes, she. So let's go there and check it out and them thing there. Yeah, and my virgin, him name Robert Lee and all of them people there. Yeah, check out this at the channel. Yeah, man, you can still watch. I'm not telling you to tune into Natalie, but I tell you, yeah, when I talk about real mama papa truth, right? That's say you hear it. Angela Brown Burke, all of them people there. But the only thing she not gonna tell you, you see like how we tell her now, say Tony Brown and Angela Brown Burke father, Karen, I go tell her that because they're a friend. But you don't know them fall out and them thing there. And I just saw it go. You understand? Because I saw politics go because she love Philip Paulwell and all kind of thing and them rob him. So I just saw it go. So just remember to check out Karen Cross channel. Yeah, man. And when you go over this, make sure you say Jamaica Young Police channel senior. Yeah, man, subscribe to our channel too. But I tell you that. Knowledge power. We don't want to stay in a vacuum and them thing there. And just get information from one place. As we tell you already, we are not selfish. You understand what I'm saying? And no matter how people are insecure and them thing that worry about other people. If you know what you're for, you understand? And that's how it is. So you get the real mama papa truth from her. You understand? So we tell you, say, check out Royal Jamaican Karen Cecilia Cross. You hear her name. Yeah, man, but she bad, man. One time she get the real mama papa truth. Hey, she not afraid of nobody, man. That's why I rate her. May I tell you. Whenever post anything on the channel from Natalie, because when Natalie came about, I just straight YouTube and them thing there. We had spoken to her before, but Karen Cecilia Cross, boy, what a near Royal Jamaican. So you don't know, you understand, Royal Jamaican. Karen Cecilia Cross. So she did on the case like Matt Black, against Gummy Bear and Peter Bunting and Dayton Campbell and all of them people there. So just let you know, say, yeah, the Jamaica Young Police channel, send you over there. Yeah, so check it out. And please subscribe to our channel. Give her some strength. You understand? And trust me, you're going to learn a lot from her. You understand? Knowledge is power. So moving on. So we'll continue the journey talking about them, carousing. This carousing police named Bambam. You understand? So, and the district constable Bambam, it say, the man not showing no remorse, none. You understand? No remorse. So the revelation that district constable Bambam, we don't use him full name, we just use him alias, because him run go over Ugly. And those of you, if you know who is Ugly, you understand, say, Ugly is not a law-abiding citizen. When we say that, him not support him anti-law, especially police, and him promote criminality, but it's in my biggest rat, You understand? We, we don't promote criminality because we don't like it, because criminality destroy people's life. You understand? So the revelation that District Constable Bambam, the alleged main perpetrator of the Olympic Garden Police Station Massacre in 1986, is alive and residing in Canada without showing any remorse for his action is deeply troubling. Such information raises essential questions about accountability and justice. So if Bambam was indeed responsible for orchestrating the robbery, of Wayne Smith, Sandokan, coke, 1 kilo of coke and 250,000 Jamaican dollar. That the money they done, you know. And you see it, it's still a follow him, see him here. So that's why we're telling you, when a guy commit crime and fee say him get to 30 something years and him fee say, you see it in my year now. And now, you know, say him no want to hear this now, because everybody have him say my decent and boy him in a police. Him not tell him say him in a DC, you know. So him not tell him say him a DC. Him not say him was police and them thing. In fact he was a police officer. But him not gonna tell him is wrong, you know, so yeah, you understand. But we don't have a problem with that still. You understand? So I hope this is an eye-opening to all of you thief in police in Jamaica, you know. So you know say, hey look, you see the days when you're thief and you retire and it cough up and nobody, like all John Morris or St. James and all them guys there, and nobody no talk nothing about you and you feel good and you live until you're dead. Them days are over, you know, because you have YouTube now. You understand? So you have people you do wrong and all them things there. You understand? And them know your dirty secrets there. When you scale them out, just push it out. You understand? We are a thief. As we tell you already, you know, we don't have a problem getting rid of criminal, period. And anybody know, we know my philosophy on that. Yeah man, criminals straight to the departure lounge. Yeah man, when I believe in a guy when I believe in a brown paper bag for a gun coat, no, we ain't at that. No, we ain't at that. No, you know, I'll get rid of that and them thing there. If you see with a brown paper bag or a gun coat and them thing there, I must want shirt or something like that. And when a team do that, we don't care a brown paper bag or a gun coat, period. So just learn from that, alright? I just saw it go. Yeah man, so leading to the tragic event at the station, it emphasized the need for, yeah man, thorough investigation and legal action against him, because there's no statute of limitation when it comes on to them crime there. A rob man, woman or a coke and beat her up and thief all them money. But you don't know them all that, you know. And the lack of remorse, coupled with the severity of the crimes committed, is a grave concern for the victims, their families and the community affected by the massacre. So the whereabouts and action of Bambam must be reported, man. That we had, you know. So all along him, you know, pretending as if he's all this good guy when him know him a thief. You just, you know, you understand how you sleep. All of that the money done, the coke and the court money done, and the money where your thief done, and 5 police officers in all lose them life because of it. You're going to hear it from another detective that was in St. Andrew South. So bringing attention to the case may contribute to the pursuit of justice and closure for the victims and their family. So you're going to hear from one of the survivors of the Olympic Gardens massacre, and you know I'm going to tell you about his harrowing experience, and you know and he's going to share some details and shed light on the events that unfold on the fateful day. So the night of November 1986 is etched into his brain. So you know the policeman stationed at Olympic Gardens, you know, sense that something might happen and sleeping with our boots on, ready for any action. But little did they know that the danger would come in a form of a deadly attack orchestrated by some notorious gang leader, Sandokan and his associates. And the reason why this surviving detective did not challenge him and them, he was a young police officer at the time. And guess what? These men have rifles. So, you know, and he was outnumbered and outgunned. So he had to do the smart thing, you know, just to save himself. Imagine you there and people getting executed. You're police, you know, and you have your gun. Imagine. I didn't even go in depth. I need to talk to him again to go in depth to, for make him explain how him feel at the time. You understand? Imagine how him feel at the time, hearing all of these gunshot of fire and people are dead, and how him feel when females are race. Man, may I tell you. So when the assailants breached the station, chaos ensued. Molotov cocktails were thrown, gunfire erupted, and 3 police officers lost their lives. Sergeant Ezra Cummins, Constable Raymond Thomas, and District Constable Archibald Robinson paid the ultimate price for their service. So Constable Raymond Thomas and District Constable Archibald Robinson. They and Bambam, them three there, them three they go rob a man, woman, the coke and the money. 250,000 a whole heap of money that them time. So because I don't know. How them do it, all them police said, how them do it. But two of them dead, so them not even get for even. Man not even attack, because there's no enjoyment in that for rob somebody. But when a man a criminal, that's a criminal. So it is fortunate that that the surviving detective escaped the immediate danger by hiding in a safe place in the barracks. From there, he witnessed the horrific event unfold, the ruthless killings and the lootings of weapons and the intentional destruction of valuable records and documents. Boy, FEMA, both of them are then supposed to are racing, man. I would have liked to talk to Levy, the other policeman. Nobody from him left Jamaica. Nobody don't even know where him left. Where after him just left Jamaica. He migrate. Nobody know which country he migrate to. Nobody not see him again. So the aftermath was devastating, not just for the family of the fallen officers, but for the entire community. The attack left scars that would never fully heal. The reasons behind the assault were rooted in a complex web of personal vendettas, corruption, and disregard for law and order. In the aftermath, the authority responded swiftly, deploying law enforcement units and alerting the public. However, it was clear that the massacre could have been prevented. Detective Boyd had raised concern about security protocol, which his warnings were overlooked. So survivors, them carry the weight of that tragic night with them forever. And it serves as a reminder of the risk and sacrifice involved in law enforcement. So he's gonna share his account with us at the Jamaica Young Police channel. Remember, this tragic event surrounding the Olympic Gardens massacre in November 1986 highlight the complex and dangerous dynamics that existed in Jamaica during that time. The involvement of political figures, allegations of corruption and failure to address security concern contributed to the devastating loss of life. The survivors' accounts and pointing finger at Bambam for orchestrating the robbery of Wayne Smith Sandakan shed light on the intricate web of criminal activities and corruption. The story emphasizes the importance of heeding warning from law enforcement officers such as Detective Roy Denzel Boyd. He was murdered a few years ago, who had raised concern about the security protocols. The video message stressed the need for accountability within law enforcement agencies to prevent such senseless acts of violence. So that's why it's not good in police thief, Because you see it, if them then go thief the man, I'm money, 250,000 and I have enough money, and him just say, man, teach him a lesson. But criminal just act on impulse, I'm not think about the repercussion, and he may not lose his life. You understand? Him could have make it go on, but because them beat up him woman, take away the coke and the money. You understand? So that I was treated, so him see it as a diss. And no longer that. The same DC Bambam know him, because him come from the same community. So him see that as a diss too. And Jamaican people, yeah, them feel say everybody feel lard them up on them thing. And everything, if you say something to them, hurt them feeling that this if you this them, so you're dead. So that's why you have to be careful how you communicate with these people, because them IQ, it's kind of limited, some of them. Or should I say most of them. All even people who can read and write and them thing that them ego easy for hurt, and as anything, are dead if you're dead. I just saw it go. So at the time, the Cold War, it was coming close to the end of the Cold War, Context, so before then, with Michael Manley, political alignment to Russia and Cuba, add another layer of complexities to the narrative. The training of individuals in Cuba for potential guerrilla warfare on Jamaican streets reflects the geopolitical tension before then. So remember, so this man, him name Wayne Smith, otherwise Carl Sandakan. He was sent to Cuba to train by Michael Manley as a brigadista. And him returned to Jamaica with all them skill. That's why I was able to use all them M16 rifle and stuff at distance and shoot and kill. Bent down by Riverton. And you hear it in part 2. So this tragic incident serves as a reminder of the consequences of political manipulation and corruption, and the importance of addressing security concerns within law enforcement. The survivor's account and Detective Boyd's warning underscore the need to examine systemic issues to prevent future tragedies. So in the 1970s, then Prime Minister Michael Manley had sent many young men from the PNP ghettos to Cuba to train in military warfare to fight guerrilla war on the streets of Jamaica. It was his way of maintaining power and continuing to grip Jamaica's political and power structure so that he could be the leader for life like his neighbor Fidel Castro. Most people tell us, all I tell. We are telling us that is true. If you're the Prime Minister, you have the military and you have the police force, why are you going to send young men to go train for use gun and make bombs? When anybody invade us, it's to kill same Jamaicans. But yet still, Jamaican people, them love him, and them not see him as somebody that's dangerous. I say me, can't like somebody like that. Give me the book, not the gun. You understand? Because a gun destroy lives. But it was his way because he wanted to be leader for life like Fidel Castro. So these went, so these men, they went there and were trained by Cubans and Russians, as Jamaica was in the middle of the Cold War between Russia and the United States of America, two world superpower. Michael Manley was with the Russians and Cubans. So the people who were aligned to the PNP criminal organization were with the Russians and Cubans. As to me, based on the thing that I have heard growing up, I never did like the Cubans and Russians, because they want to take away your freedom of speech and no freedom and this and that. So my philosophy was aligned with the Americans. Although me a youth and them thing, you understand. So we are going to tell you about the Jamaica most notorious criminal from White House by the name of Wayne Smith, affectionately known as Sandakan, who was a PNP criminal organization gunman, who was a trained brigadista and was sent to Cuba by Prime Minister Michael Manley. He used his training to attack and invade the Olympic Gardens police station on November 19 in the wee hours of the morning 1986, killing 3 police officers. 2 police officers survived. One of them whom I have known for over 36 years, and can't believe, and I don't know him, who resigned from the police force after the killings. And no one can, there's no information about him. So it has been reported that 2 of the main reasons why this criminal attacked the police station, from information received and obtained, was that one of the detectives at Huntsby, my Olympic Garden police station, my former boss Ivanhoe, was the man who was at the time, Iman Denzibai, was killing the most gunmen in various communities in the police area. And he was the most hated police officer detective by this gunman. So it is reported that the police, who goes by the name of Bambam, had stolen $250,000 in cash and 1 kilo of coke, or key of coke, from Sandakan's girlfriend, and then arrested and charged her with some ridiculous crime, and he was hell-bent on seeking revenge on the police officers at Olympic Gardens. The night when he decided to invade the police station and kill the cops, Detective Ivan O. Thompson had left the station in the wee hours of the night in the service vehicle at our Opel and escaped the onslaught by these killers. So, as we said before, one of Jamaica's most loved artists, Junior Reid, involved in getting the man to run from the long arms of the law, but he was caught at the airport at Montego Bay. You understand? So, we'll just give you a recap. So remember that the policemen had gone to sleep with their boots on, because when you're a police and them thing, you work at night, and you decide to take a sleep, because police are human beings, but some police, I can't tell you, because since after that murder, after the attack on the police station, since then police officers do not, police officers do not, if police asleep in a guard room, you at least you have two up and one asleep, and people just take them turn. You understand? I just saw it go. So policemen had gone to sleep with their boots on as if they knew that they had to be ready for action. Still, hardly anything could have prepared them for the deadly early morning attack on their station by notorious gang leader Sandakan and his cronies. So when the gun smoke was clear, 3 police officers lay dead. The Olympic Garden police station was on fire and weapons storeroom had been looted. So, we're talking about the case with Sandakan, the man whose gang ruled Waterhouse and his environs in the mid-80s. Young man, Sandakan had reportedly felt that the police, that Bambam, especially Bambam, and the other 2 police officers that were killed, had his girlfriend when they raided his home in Eastwood Park Garden, St. Andrew, in search of him earlier. The attack on the station was in retaliation. And before I go into the details of the Molotov cocktail that were used to firebomb the police station, the then Superintendent Isadora Dickeberg now retired to the bloody scene that fateful morning. So, when them reach here, them see the victim, slain policemen are Sergeant Ezra Cummins, Constable Raymond Thomas, and District Constable Archibald Robinson. So the only police officer that died that night that was not involved in the thieving of the man money and coke was Sergeant Ezra Cummins. So him died just because I'm a police. He was killed. So the Olympic Garden police station is in somewhat a hostile environment in the parish of St. Andrew South Division, Kingston 11. The building is solidly constructed and comprised of 2 floors. The upper floor is the sleeping quarters of the station personnel, and the ground floor houses the guard room, strong room and lockup. The rear and side of the premises are secured by 8 to 10 inches concrete wall. So let me give you a sequence of the events leading to the fatal attack on the station and its police personnel. Wayne Smith, O.C. Sandakan, was the leader of a gang operating in Olympic Gardens, Waterhouse, Callaloo Bed and Riverton City, Kingston 11. He was wanted by Olympic Gardens police on several counts of shooting and wounded militant, as well as other offences. Some did wanted for even all murder and everything, but he could have shoot good with the M16 rifle. As you listen in part 1, where you hear him kill a guy down by Riverton, 2 guys, when him kill down him, just call him out from a distance, about 30 yards, and just lick them. Yeah, so him was a brigadista. So he was wanted, as you know, he was wanted by Olympic Gardens police station. And, so despite the effort by Olympic Garden police, Sandakan managed to avoid capture. So on November 18th, 1986, at about 11 a.m., a police party including DC Archibald Robinson, Constable Thomas, DC Bambam raided a house in Eastwood Park Gardens occupied by Sandakan's girlfriend. Sandakan was supposed to be hiding there, but was not when the police arrived. It was said the police applied pressure and then beat the girl and elicit information that would lead to Sandakan's arrest. Sandakan later turned up at his girlfriend's house and was told about the police action. He was outraged, irate, furious, and swore to take revenge on the Olympic Gardens police. He returned to Waterhouse and with certain members of his gang, Nicholas Henry and Kenneth Worms, planned the attack on the station. First, they drew a plan for the police station. Then they built several Molotov cocktail bombs. And lastly, they gathered their weapons in preparation for the attack. At about 1 a.m. on November 19, 1986, the marauders arrived at the station to carry out their evil intent. Others had joined forces with Sandakan, Henry and Worm by then. At that particular time, DC Robinson was the station guard. The guard room was locked and Robinson was napping at a desk. Sergeant Ezra Cummins, Constable Thomas, and 2 other constables were asleep in the barracks. Sandakan and company used a ladder to climb over the wall at the rear of the premises and remove several glass door blades from a window, through which they entered the station, all armed with M16s and Molotov cocktails. So we tell us that PMP them did have all of the big day rifle them, you know. So two rushed to the barracks and shot and killed Sergeant Cummins and Constable Thomas. The other killer rushed to the guard room. The district constable Robinson, in an attempt to escape, was running through the front door when a bullet cut him down. He died at the entrance to the station. The killer then stole a quantity of unspecified of weapons, including M16s, from the strong room and leaving bombed the station with Molotov cocktail, setting off a fire on the ground floor, destroying valuables and, in many cases, irreplaceable documents, records, not to mention the damage to the building. Two constables who was upstairs in the barrack with Cummins and Thomas managed to secrete themselves in a safe place and escape unearthed. One of them alerted police control. The fire brigade put out the blaze. A team of investigative and forensic personnel was shortly on the scene. It wasn't pleasant to see three of our colleagues spread eagle washed in blood, and not pleasant, friendly and lovely sight, but also it was a grim reminder of the risk involved and how important it is to always be on the watch. It is a serious matter to kill a cop. To kill three in the station was not to be taken lightly. And to make matters worse, there were so many high-power weapons now in the hands of these terrorists. The situation demanded swift and decisive actions. Every available cop from Mobile Reserve Flying Squad and within the division of St. Andrew South was deployed. The immigration officers at both international airports were alerted. The news media were brought on board and every serving policemen were alerted. The main person responsible for the massacre at the police station is District Constable Bambam. He not only orchestrated the robbery of Wayne Smith, O.C. Sandakan, but also brutally assaulted Sandakan's wife. Yes, so you know, I'm a thief. Bambam stole $250,000 in cash and 1 kilo of cocaine from Wayne Smith's wife, leading to a chain of events that ended in tragedy at the police station. So, yeah, today, we are pointing finger at Bambam for his heinous actions and the role in causing chaos and bloodshed. So watch, listen and decide for yourself who's truly to blame for this horrific action, this horrific massacre. You watch, you listen, and you decide. You're going to hear from one of the survivors, this detective who had survived this massacre, and you're going to hear for yourself. You know the brother there when you're a boxer?
Yeah, man, box. We are usually work on Olympic Olympic, yeah. Yeah, box.
You hear him say, I really am going to pick up the gun them after Sandakan thing?
Pick up which gun now? You know, when
you know, so me send you a voice more. That's why I said you the voice.
Yeah, but when they recover them, I went after.
After they attack the station, after the police them dead. Him say him recover.
When pick up the gun then. Recover I gun. I don't remember how recover them when they recover, but when I was a man that get brushed, I'm going to recover, but I don't know.
That's why I'm saying it, you know, because you know, say you are the...
When we go home, too many I work and when we go home, I listen to it properly. Enough man, I make claim to fame, and enough of them never do and shy.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I send it to you, you know, Jerry, because you know, say you are the...
If I want to see it, I say, because enough of them say about how me did road, me never dead and poor, me when me feel when I'm about to buy a gunshots until me see. But then bother pay them no man.
But who could have said that you run?
That's what they attack, man, and people, me and man attack, say me never did that life, me and kill that man. But me really want to inspect that one there, say you don't have no sense.
So what them to say that because you know only police will survive from it?
Two how we survive. Why you would resign here and lead here, resign after? When me look on and I say, you know what cause Olympic yard and shoot out? They say a $250,000 one key a coke at that cause. And shut up your mouth here.
How the thief the coke and them thing there?
You know what I don't know which one of them.
But who them did say?
Them there say something with, I don't know Bambam, man, what is foolish, but true, me never know where them in. And when man attack, when me up out and say, why inspector say, Jerry, who say you go your station? No, they go out in case you go out, and me laugh and walk.
Yeah, so that is one of the survivors of the Olympic Gardens massacre. So you have heard from one of the survivors this tragic Olympic Gardens police station massacre, and that was just that's a little about the conversation and who is responsible and who had played a major role in it. And you heard they call his name Bambam. So in Bambam, I've been telling people that he wasn't there. But some police officers are there, although he's one of the victims, we had, he did not want to delve into it deeper, and we did not delve into it deeper. But we can tell you that we have spoken to another detective who was in St. Andrews South, and he's going to give you, you're going to hear some names of some detectives who play some roles after the robbery of the cocaine, and who was transferred because they speak up and speak out against it. You understand? So as you hear, the survivor reveal the primary person. You understand? Responsible for our event that unfolded that fateful day. So even the individual in question, known as Bambam, not only play a vital role in the robbery of Wayne Smith, O.C. Sandakan, but also assaulted Sandakan's wife. So the gripping event shed light on the truth behind the massacre and leave viewers a questioning the actions of those tasked with protecting and serving the community. So as you have heard, the survivor really point fingers at the perpetrator and share his harrowing experience. So this is one of the reasons why Jamaican people say police are a thief, because look for this man now. He's from the same community, Bambam, and he's robbing people from his community. Remember saying about children there, they say born and growing. Him couldn't, but then DC, and I like now where DC do tests and all them things. I don't know how them come up with that. Because if a DC do tests and them things, I don't know how it work. Might as well them become regular police, You understand? So, but then most of them who became DC, especially from in the 70s, because they were aligned to the PNP criminal organization, then put them in first as home guard, and I saw them filter them away. I saw them become DC, like Simon Essen and Benji. Benji had lost the job before, kind of the thief, and get it back during when PNP in a power. I just say, I'm a PNP police and them thing there. The man, but guess what? Although I'm a PNP, he live in a labor community where I'm safer. Because if he live in a PNP community, he wouldn't be safe there. Because I just say, you can't be safe and live as police, I live in a PNP community, in a garrison. You understand? So, so take advantage, of what you have heard and insight into the dark chapter of the Olympic Gardens Station's history. So tune in to learn the shocking truth behind the Olympic Gardens Station massacre. Your ears have opened to corruption and betrayal. So as you watch and listen and, you decide. You understand? So you hear from the survivor, who told us and him pointing fingers squarely at this man, Bambam. So, it's a tragic reality that the Olympic Garden police station massacre could have been prevented. Detective Boyd had repeatedly raised questions about the security protocols at the station, but his warnings were disregarded. He's dead. He was killed a few years ago. Not because you're police and you go to church. When you go to church and you feel a solace, discomfort because you're coming from the house of God. No, you have to stay so and make certain at all times you're on your P and your Q's. You understand what I'm saying? That's how Uncle B lost his life. But as we said to you, you're going to hear from a detective who works at South at the time when this happened. And you're going to hear some riveting things. Fingers point right back to one man again, Bambam. And you're going to hear it. You're going to hear his name. The reason why we're not playing, you're not going to get the rest of the conversation we had with Jerry. Some things that we're not going to let the public know, because it's over 30 something years ago, but to show you that that people are still around. Remember, that these policemen, these 3 police officers, they are not the only one that were killed. There were 2 others, and you're going to hear that. So it's 5 police officers. This man, and he's alive, Bambam, showing no remorse, lying, went over there to ugly some and lie before he must keep quiet. No conscience. That's why I tell you, say, people who have a certain kind of mindset. You can't reach out to them because they're empty. They're like empty vessels. No, them not no humanity in them, no decency. And he's that kind of person. That's why, he's able to just do that. So his request was constantly overlooked despite his insistence on better training and equipment. The result of this negligence was a devastating and senseless lack of life. If only the authorities had taken Detective Boyd's concern seriously, perhaps the massacre could have been averted. So then that warned them. It's a painful reminder of the importance of listening to the expertise and experience of those on the front line. And the reason why I would say that happened, Waterhouse. Yeah, then our daughter, I don't know if she's still there, you understand, meet her in 86. Them time I pass police test and them thing there, and him carry me go charm bar and I meet him daughter named Pinky. You understand? Them time I don't know if Claude, I don't know if him wife, because I'm dead now, I don't know if Denzel's wife, Claudette, if she know, I don't know if, well, Daddy says she know about Pinky and them thing there, but I had met Pinky then. Him did introduce me to Pinky as him daughter. You understand? I we go charm bar from Balcom Drive, yeah. You understand, him did have a poker box there in a Opel. Opel was a bad police car then, And them time I pass police test and my son got training school. I feel good, feel up in a front type police car. And him have 2 guns in him, have a matic and a slug. You understand? But, when I even talk about that, I tell them I feel, them time I'm a teenager and I feel good, You want to see me, I go like me a police. You feel like me a police already and I'm going to reach training school because I'm in a police car. Them time the police and people that drive with seatbelts at Jamaica. Yeah, so it's a painful reminder of the importance of listening to expertise. Denz is a man who can't see things from far. So let this tragedy serve as a wake-up call for all law enforcement agencies. Let us honor the memory of those who have lost their lives by ensuring that their sacrifice was not in vain. So as so we delve into the devastating event of the Olympic Garden massacre and explore the missed opportunities that could have prevented such tragedy. Detective Boyd had raised concern and warned the authorities about the potential danger lurking within the station, but his warning were disregarded. Because I'm telling them, say, man, them rob Denzel Boyd, Denzel was a man who grounded in a Waterhouse, Waterhouse a fiend turf, I am like enough of a boy them around there, Them time, you're bad police, and everybody know if you man and them think they gun boy them, and I like, no, we a boy, you understand, we take and kill all policeman family and them thing there. Them time the criminal did have certain kind of code of conduct, them operate. Well, them are criminal, them are not criminal, them are terrorists. That's why straight to the departure along you have to send them. You understand? Them time the man did afraid for dead, A man want to know say boy, film foot hang out of Opel and them thing, them 2 foot. Sometimes you see all them foot white and all them thing there, you understand? So them for care them. I want Macmillan and Owen Ellington combo for put them in a back of police car like them and nobody. Carousing them, chunk them for driving. That's why we love Siaga. Yeah man, put them on like pig. You understand? Yeah man. Yeah, so if they only listen to Denzel Boyd, the life lost in the massacre could have been spared. So join us as we reflect on the tragic reality of what could have been. Yeah, so say we, Detective Porter clearly holds strong principles against corruption and criminal behavior within the police force. So say our commitment to openly express our disapproval of thieving police officers demonstrate a dedication to maintaining the integrity of law enforcement. While the stance may have made me unpopular among some within the police force, it also reflects my unwavering commitment to justice and maintaining high ethical standard. Any police who work with me and know that I one thing me always say, me not like thief in police. Me echo it low, wide, everywhere. Me not like thief in police. I have no problem getting rid of criminal. Anybody will tell you that. If I leave me baby a criminal, no problem for I just say it go. Me I tell you. You understand? Because as Renita Adams say, although, Renita Adams not a bad police to me and everything, because him just come, Johnny come lately. You understand? So, law enforcement professional like me, who prioritize honesty and accountability play a crucial role in upholding public trust by openly addressing and condemning unethical behavior within the force. We foster a culture of integrity and transparency. People like where the police force now not used to it. Just look what happened right now. What happened in Jamaica. You can see, we tell you, and we tell you, say, boy, it was sad. So despite facing challenges or potential resistance, my commitment to these principles is a testament to my dedication to the community and the ideals of law enforcement officers. One thing you can't get from me, you will never get me supporting no thief in police officer. Yeah, man. Police call me on my yard already for go thief. Yeah, Kirk Palmer. Yeah, I can't tell you all the next police and them thing there. Gunsmoke come to me one Monday morning for go thief. And I send him to our next police. The same police I send him to. I see him police me send Kirk Palmer to one them thing there. And you understand, me ain't a thiefing thing, Rasta. I was raised too well by my parents to do that. Because I have a conscience, You understand? Well, I just saw some people say, I don't know them do it. And look here, I tell you this now, police, whether serving or retire, or resign, or you was a farmer member. You say if you're not a thief, yeah man, all I have to do is stand by, because I just saw it go. If you know say you're not a thief and them thing there, the only thing a police can't talk about me, I say, boy, one porter, him love fire, him gun and them thing there, and we're shooting there, him love to go there and them thing there. Yes, you understand? But I just saw it go. Yeah, that's just name and nature. Yeah, from shot start fire. And I tell you all life funny, when I was serving, when I shoot, police had in a shootout, it's from them see me and Bobby Reds come. It's like, I'm on a fight and him little brother a fight and him I get beat up. And him seeing big brother him have strength. The whole situation has changed. Because them don't know the outcome, Because once the boy them, you understand, them corner them could have beat it a little more, Them know what time it is, Yeah, man. Straight to the departure long. Yeah, man, come on a ramp, man. And you don't know, hey, look, man. Hey. Yeah, while that back in them time, man, may I tell you, believe you me. Me not jump fencing, man, like how police, man, me just use my shoulder and lick it down. That's how we do it and them thing there. So, have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel. Out.